Well, once again, out there making it another great day. I am coming to you almost live from Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. We're going to check in here. We're going to look around at the hotel at the resort. And I haven't stayed here before, but I'm excited because it's kind of an underrated resort here at Disney property. It's a moderate resort, so it's not on the value side and it's not on the deluxe side, but they say it has a deluxe feel. So just looking at it and the videos I've seen online, it does have a deluxe feel, and it does have a lot of food options. Not just one food court, but like 3 table service and 4 or 5 lounge bar grills. Some are open till midnight, and they have a shop, they have a spa, they have a fitness facility. What else could you want? But we're gonna go check it out. We're not staying in the Grand Tower. That's a little more pricey, but they have 3 sections: the casitas, the ranchos, and the cabanas. Let's go check out Disney's Coronado Springs Resort right here on Walt Disney World property. Well, we are going to go inside of Disney's Coronado Springs Resort to the lobby and check it out. There's definitely a deluxe feel in here. Well, I am just inside of where the towers is in the lobby, and there's a big old fountain in here, and down here is check-in down this way. Very, very nice. Almost a deluxe feel, and you have a little table over here where you check in. I didn't check in that way. I did it online. But very cool resort so far. All of your restaurants and the one shop is here at the Tower. We'll do restaurants one day, and then go into Panchitos and see what they may have. There's a little walk-through quick service over here. Nice. This is a very nice little shop here. Very nice little shop. I'm looking for annual pass merchandise. I don't think they have that in the shop here. I'm gonna have to get it at the park. But and they got a little grab and go back here. Typical snacks and stuff in the gift shop at a resort. I believe this merchandise right here is resort related. This is a magnet for Coronado Springs. And oh, these are neat. These little Christmas ornaments here. Those are pretty cool. And they got some luggage tags and some totes here. And I'm not sure what that is, a blanket possibly, and a blouse, and a Coronado Springs Resort coffee mug. Like the coffee mug. And here's a tumbler. Resort related merchandise right here in the middle. And cool little statue right here at Coronado Springs. And they have some 3 Caballeros merchandise. There's the Lounge Fly, which I don't think I've seen that one. That one's neat. And I might have to get me one of these. I like this. Looks like a cool coffee mug, a very cool coffee mug, and it's got a skull spoon stir. You never know, I might come away with it. Here's some t-shirts with Disney's Coronado Springs, and up here is some very nice glasses. It has the logo on it too. These are $16.99, not too bad. Pass holders 20% discount. Not only do they have a Rick's sports bar, but they have a Cafe Rick's, which is a walkthrough. Lots of pastries and stuff in here, donuts and things. It's for you to grab and go. Well, we're gonna go in the El Mercado de Coronado for a little breakfast. I'm a little hungry. They have several places to choose from. Rick's Sports Bar, Maya Grill, the Laguna Bar, Siesta Cantina. Lots of food options here. This is their breakfast is from 7 a.m. to 11. And lunch and dinner goes till 11 p.m. And grab and go soda refills from 7 to 11. They have it laid out here pretty nice here at Coronado. Ooh, they got little snacks here too. A lot more options, I think, than at the value resorts. Lots of options. They just kind of laid out differently, I guess. They can get your grab and go sandwiches and stuff here. Nice. And over here, I want to see what kind of breakfast items they have. Maybe some oatmeal if they have it would be great. They have omelets. They have bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. I don't remember seeing that at the All-Stars. They got a Western omelet here, and they got breakfast sides, and the Grand Fiesta platter. It's got a little bit of everything in it, it looks like. So I'm gonna have to decide what I want. Well, I have got my food here at the Mercado, and there's a lot of seating, lots of seating. Could go outside. There's all kinds of outdoor seating as well, but I was wanting something light. I didn't want a whole big bunch of a big breakfast. So I ended up with these hash browns, chocolate milk, and a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. It's a sandwich, and that's pretty good. Let's see what it is here. It's sort of a grab and go, but not bad. We're gonna give it a try. Now I have to tell you, these here hash browns I like much better than them little potato barrels. These are really good. And the sandwich, it's not bad. There's more bread here than anything. It's there's bacon and egg on it, but there's more bun. To me, feels like it. I'm just being honest, but it's good. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Here's another angle of the El Mercado the Coronado, which is the quick service food court. Very nice food court. I've found a display out here advertising merchandise that can be found at Panchito's Gifts and Sundries. Right outside of the food court and the restaurants, there's all kinds of tables out here. This place has a bunch of lounges, 2 or 3, I think at least 3 table service set down places. Most of the lounges and stuff you have to have. I tried to get a reservation at Toledo, and it was all booked up. So I got Rick's Sports Bar, and that's gonna keep coming up in another video. But this is a beautiful resort, and see the bridge over there. It goes over there to another restaurant, lounge. Well, I'm gonna take a little walk, I guess, over out here onto the bridge for a little bit. This is very nice. Very, very large resort. Very large resort. Nice Spanish architecture. And right up here, which is right outside of the tower, is the first section. I think this is the Casitas. And there's another one called the Rancheros or something like that. I think this is Casitas right here. But I like the buildings. Very nice. Very nice. They have some very cool fountains here at the Casitas section. This resort is going to be cool to explore, I believe. Very nice, very nice. I would like to be in these. This would be very conveniently close to food and everything. Buses right out front. I have stepped in between these buildings. It's like a inner circle. The big buildings are all connected, and there's another big water fountain in here. So, very cool. Very cool. Just wandering around checking it out. Just this one section is huge. I think there's 3 or 4 buildings, or at least 4 buildings in the casitas. I want to show you the map of how big this is. Here is the Grand Destino Tower right here. And the casitas, it's a lot of buildings here. Pretty, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buildings in casitas. Ranchos has 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings in Ranchos. And the Cabanas down here has, looks like 3 buildings. And the pool is called the Dig Site. We're going to go check that out eventually. And then they have a convention center. And very large resort. Very calm and relaxing. As well. I haven't went all the way across that bridge. I started it, but I'm gonna have to check out that dig site eventually. This right here is one of the bus stop locations, located right outside the tower building, the main building. The other 3 sections, I do believe have bus stops as well. So it is a loop. So you might get on at one and there's already people there. So be aware of that. Well, we're just roaming the property here at Coronado Springs. It's my first time here. And eventually I'm going to show you my room, and we're going to see the dig site. And we've just looked at the merchandise shop, had a little breakfast. It's a big resort. Well, I have ventured way out here on this walkway pier. I don't know if you call it a pier. There's all the casitas buildings and the ranchos buildings over that way. And this is a lounge, bar, grill, lounge. Lots of outdoor seating on this, looks like, as well. This one's called Villa del Lago. Villa del Lago. They have a little garden here. There's some interesting things here twirling around. Just kind of walking around, taking it all in. Very, very nice resort. I'm liking it. Lots of signs here. Convention Center, Castitas, El Centro, another fountain. And the ranchos and cabanas are this way, where the dig site is. So if you're in ranchos or cabanas, you're a good distance from the main tower. It's a little walk, maybe 10 minutes, I'm guessing. That's probably where they end up putting me. I don't know yet. Well, I am a little early. It says the pool doesn't open till 10. There's a little small wading pool right there, and back here is the main pool. And what's cool is this pyramid back here. You can see it up there, the pyramid with the water going down. It's called the dig site. And yes, there's also a big large lounge and cocktail bar right by the pool. I think they have about 4 or 5 lounges. Here is another shot of that volleyball court. Nobody out here playing volleyball, but I'd like to catch some people playing volleyball. That would be cool. You can get a lot of walking done. Hey, they even got the balls here for you. So you don't have to rent them or anything. They're right here, ready to go. Just grab your team and grab a ball and go. I've noticed some beautiful flowers here along the lagoon, all up and around the lagoon. There is this one lounge. That's the lounge right there. That's a pretty big lounge. And right over here is there's the tower right here, and right in there is where the restaurants are. I just thought this was neat. This stone is kind of laid out kind of artistically for the theming here. Two large stones here on both sides. This must be what they call the dig site back here. Yeah, it's part of the pool, but yeah, you can actually see the pyramid from this angle a little bit better, looks like. Yeah, much better. Let me zoom in on that there a little bit. What a cool pool, right? The dig site is what they call it. And I see that they have right over there a slide that comes out. Well, you don't see this every day. Well, I do sometimes. I used to see it in my apartment complex a lot. Is a crane, the old wildlife, right out here. So if you're not from Florida, this might excite you. Me, these little guys are everywhere. When you go to a store, you know, like Publix or somewhere, these guys may be in the parking lot, and I just don't pay them no attention. I just get in my car and go. But I wanted to show everyone out there this. If you're coming to visit, they have animals, but do not feed the wildlife. Absolutely do not feed the wildlife anywhere on Disney property. There's a reason for it. Just don't do it. And we're coming up on another bridge here right by the big tower. That's a huge building. It's a little more expensive and pricey to stay in there. But maybe one day, I don't know. Over here is the cabanas. Right across the thing here is the cabana section right over here. Those look kind of nice. I thought it was the Caribbean Beach Resort. That's what the buildings kind of remind me of, is Caribbean Beach. Definitely like a Spanish fortress here. I've walked all the way around. Started on that bridge over there. I called it a pier. It looks like a pier. Felt like a pier. This one was a shorter bridge here. But the foliage here, of course the wonderful sun, that's why I live in Florida. And beautiful, beautiful resort. Beautiful resort. I'm still continuing to look. Well, I'm venturing over by the cabanas, and the cabanas, what's really cool is they have hammocks and a little beach going on, and I'm thinking about getting in one of these hammocks and relaxing a little bit. And here at the cabanas, they also have a pool, not as big as the dig site pool. I think each one has a pool. I don't know how many pools this resort has, but it's got several. And this is one of them right here, out next to the hammocks and the beach. Well, I've landed in a hammock here at the cabanas at Coronado Springs Resort. Oh, this is nice. I can just fall asleep right here. Little lagoon there. As long as I don't get in a sand trap and fall in the sand. This is about halfway over. I think if I slide over to the left, possibly we'll even it out. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. Come and spend a relaxing day at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort sometime. I've only been here a few hours at the beginning here of my trip, and I like it already. quiet. It's serene. There's not a lot of kids running around. There's kids, but not like you see at the Value Resort. All the people, the hustle, the bustle, everybody's got a refillable mug. It's just busy, 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 busy. Not many food options. There's a lot of food options. A lot of drink options. I'm not a drinker, but he got a lot of lounges. I'm impressed. I have to say it's probably underrated. And I got this resort only $10 more than what it would have cost me to stay at Pop Century, which has a Skyliner. This doesn't have a Skyliner. It has buses only, but it's a little bit more upscale. It's a moderate resort with a deluxe feel. I've heard people online say it had a deluxe feel. And I've been walking around here, and yes, it absolutely has a deluxe feel. I've stayed at Caribbean Beach. I'm going to stay there again later this year. But I like that resort as well. It's a huge resort. Not as many food options as this resort, though. This resort's got the options. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for dinner tonight. That'll be in a separate video. But I don't want to get up. After driving all the way here, I'm tired. I'm gonna go meet up with a friend in the parks. That'll be in another video. Yeah, I'm shooting a lot of videos. But we're gonna go look around some more here at this resort for sure. Well, I am entering my room here in the cabanas. Very nice indeed. Look at this setup. Big beds, nice little chair, and they even have a Keurig. I could have brought my own K-Pods, and I didn't know it. But I'll use theirs. That'll work. And like a desk here, lots of drawers, and the sliding doors here for your bathroom. And very nicely done. A little subtle hint of some characters on the walls, which is nice. And lots of pillows. One thing I do like about the Disney resorts is the big pillows. And I'm right by the bus stop on the ground floor, which I asked for. And it's a double sink. I've not seen a room with a double sink. And they also have their hand soap and hand lotions here, and the pump bottles again. And over here they've got shower caps, and there's some mouthwash. They get no mouthwash at the Value Resorts. And up here, looks like there's some plastic bags. I don't know if someone just left those or what. But and there's a little mirror here, and they've got the towels like a Mickey shaped. I wonder if they have a hair dryer. Well, I don't need one. There's some Kleenex. Here's a nice big. There's an extra pillow, like you need extra pillows. There's an ironing board there, I see, and in here is, I think that's the hair dryer down there, or iron. No, yeah, that's probably the iron. Lots of storage space here for a closet, and here's the bathroom. And I do like their body wash, their shampoo and stuff, all nicely done here. And it's a nice shower. The showers at Disney are superb. And this one's a little nicer, I think, than the Value Resort. Kind of the same layout, you know, but still not too bad. Here's a map of the dig site, which is the pool. There's a Jaguar slide. There's a children's pool, a place called the Ruins, which is the pyramid. They have an explorer's playground, the Iguana Arcade, Siestas, which is, I think, the pool bar, and then they have the volleyball court. Pretty big pool here. The big pool here on property. Some of the other sections have their own little pool. we have our own little pool over at the Cabanas. Here's a beautiful shot over towards where the main lobby, shop, and restaurants are. And big old fountain. And right over here is, in the middle, Three Bridges Bar and Grill. And this resort has all kinds of signage to get you where you're going, which way if you're lost. Cabanas to the right, Casitas to the left, and the dig site to the left, and a bus stop on your right. Each section, the Casitas, the Ranchos, and the Cabanas all have a bus stop. And then there's a main bus stop by the tower over here. That's bus stop number 1. Here's another good shot of the tower here at Coronado Springs. And it's a very big tower, lots of rooms. And right down here in front of it is a greenway. And you can do some cornhole over here if you wish. And each section has a laundry. This is the one here at the Cabanas. You just have to have a room key to get in. And it's like a pretty nice laundry facility. You have the big old washers and dryers over there. And if you need laundry soap and all that kind of stuff, they have that here for purchase in the vending machines. And they also have a snack machine in here. There's soda machines out by the ice at the buildings, but no snacks. So if you want snacks, you'd have to come to the laundry facility, obviously. And they have it right here. Very nice, clean laundry facility if you have to do your laundry while you're here. I am in the Cabanas, and the Cabana buildings are very nice. And I asked to be on the ground floor by the bus stop, and the bus stop's right over here. Very close, very nice. They have 3 sections here: the Cabanas, the Ranchos, and the Casitas, and then the Grand Tower. Beautiful resort here at Coronado Springs. So here's the Cabanas. I'm in building 8B. There's 8A and 8C. I am at bus stop number 4. There's 4 stops here at Coronado Springs, and each have a time guide that tells you when the next bus is coming for wherever your destination might be. To get to Disney Springs, you got to go from a resort. You cannot go from a theme park. I'm going to Epcot, and that should be coming around here pretty shortly. And at night, out by the tower here at Coronado, they do movies here on the lawn. You can come here and watch Disney movies. They already have a listing somewhere, and they do the s'mores. Coronado Springs Resort is beautiful at night. Water fountains all lit up, lights all around the bridges. And I'm approaching to where the food is. You can shop. Here's the Laguana Bar right here by the lagoon. And they got their lights out. You can sit outside. There are lots of outdoor seating here. And we're gonna go up to here and go in. I just want to show you some of this at night. They have all kinds of coffees and cold brews and bakery items. I'm getting the pineapple Dole Whip of all things. Well, I did have a great time at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. I'm up here at the front again, leaving. Had a great time. I'd stay here again, absolutely. Food options was excellent, and service was excellent. I was in the Cabanas. I was right by the bus stop on the ground floor, which I requested. They got that right. They don't always, you can do room requests. They don't always have them available, but they did accommodate what I wanted. You're not always going to get what you ask for. If it's not available, they can't do it, but they will do their best. I think the Ranchos is more to the back of the resort and probably a further walk up to the front to the restaurants and things. I was happy with where I was at. It wasn't that far of a walk to go up to the shop and the restaurants and things. And The main pool was right to the right of me, the dig site, and so was Three Bridges Bar and Grill. It was pretty close walk as well. You will do a lot of walking, no matter where you stay, really. I've stayed at the value resorts, a lot of walking. They're very themed and, you know, pop icon, you know, animation figures and stuff like that. Like, you know, Pop Century is, you know, pop decade icons, bigger than life stuff. It's fun for the kids. There were kids here, but it's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. It's more of an adult type of resort. And it's very underrated, I think. It is the convention center, so when they have conventions, they have it here. It's all bus transportation, but I had no problem on these buses here at this resort. They came real fast, brought me back fast. I didn't have to wait hardly long at all for buses to get to and from this resort from any theme park or from Disney Springs. Not saying that'll happen to you, but it did me. Timings, everything. They have all the timings listed on at each bus stop. There's 4 stops, so it is an internal loop. So when you get on, remember you're going to be stopping at other bus stops before you head out to your destination, or on your way back, it might not be the first stop that you're going to get off. Remember what bus stop number you are. I was bus stop number 4. Number 1 is the Grand Tower. 2 is the Casitas. 3 is Ranchos, and 4 is Cabanas. And definitely stay here if you can. I got a good rate as a pass holder. I think I got 35% off or something like that. It's a bummer that my week is over with. I spent 4 nights here and I enjoyed every minute of it. And the hammocks, I lounged in them once. Those were fun. Certain times of the day, they're probably empty. In the evenings, they were pretty full because the sun had went down. People just wanted to relax. But I'm going to leave you now and come back with another video with more stuff eventually. I was wanting to walk out here by the front sign, but it's kind of hard to get to, so I decided not to. I wanted to have that in my background, but I'm here with the tower, and that's fine. But and we'll wrap it up. Remember, always have a Disney trip planned. That way you can't quit your job. Yeah, I got another one planned coming up in August, and I'm excited. Hope my friend Tim comes down. He was here last August. I'm going to be staying at another resort I stayed at a long time ago, but I haven't stayed at recently. And it's a moderate resort. And we will check it out. It's on the Skyliner. I'll tell you, it's the Caribbean beach. Love the Caribbean beach. But I like this one. I like this one real well. So why the Caribbean beaches? Well, Caribbean beach now is more pricier than this because of the Skyliner. But I didn't even ride the Skyliner this trip. I didn't even ride the monorail. But I'm not upset. I'm happy. I got where I needed to be and everything. I'm going to wrap this up. This is getting long. I'm long-winded. I could talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Anyways, keep going out there, making it a great day because you deserve it.